Hello, Jennifer. How are you?
Good, good. Been busy this week.
Yes. Well, we had a great first time in the API Winter Conference, standard Winter Conference, right?
Yeah, and this is the first time we're actually just sitting down and being able to talk about it and recap what we went through.
Yes, that's correct. So for us, it was just a drive away. We're in Houston, and we just had to go early, I guess, to San Antonio, but it was about 2.5 hours, maybe.
Yeah. It was a great opportunity to be able to get our feet wet. We'll learn more about the conference and, where things are, what goes on at the conference. Got to meet some wonderful new faces from API, as well as learn about some of the subcommittees.
Yeah. So, in the past, when I did some of the events and we were not as busy, I'm not talking about a decade ago, we could have the luxury of maybe spending a few days. But this time we just wanted to see how things were. So we left in the morning, got our cup of Starbucks and had to.
And then we had a very busy day once we got to San Antonio.
Yes. So when we got there, I was very impressed. They had a lot of tables with a lot of people actually manning them to register. And we were already on the third day.
Yeah.
But so I was impressed.
Registration was really easy. We were able to do it online before we got there. They had all of our information, and they even had our first-time attendee badges ready.
Yeah, that's right. We were like very much labeled first-timers. I've never seen that, but I thought it was neat, actually.
Yeah, I still have mine as a souvenir.
Yeah, we got a little bag, and we were given a book, a notebook.
Yeah, and a couple little trinkets for
luggage tag.
Yeah.
And so that was, and a little pin actually too. That was very nice.
Right. We'll be all ready for our next trip.
That's right. Yeah. And we also had or saw a booth for the actual Q1 and Q2 standards. Was that?
Yes. We had the opportunity there to meet some of the people from API that are developing those quality standards. And so that was a nice opportunity.
Yeah, and he actually had some very nice information about the standards, which for somebody who's just going to get certified is probably really good. But even for us who we help companies get certified, still I found it very nice and clean information. They were also talking about the new standard, remember the API repair and remanufacture program as well.
Yes. Right now there's really only one monogram under that repair and remanufacture program, but I can really see that expanding.
Mm-hmm.
So many of our clients that do repairs and remanufacturings could fall underneath that type of program.
Yes. In fact, I remember when we had some clients where it's very hard for them to know whether they fall under Q1 or Q2. And even the auditors don't even know where they fall.
Right.
Yeah.
And so much of the standard, the particular spec for whatever they manufacture, be it 6A, be it 5, they might only qualify under a section of that standard. Mm-hmm. Right. So they have a lot of questions coming in from API Q1 on that side of it. So it'll be nice. I think there's going to be a lot of expansion in that area of the API QR program.
Yes, and here we are also. We took a few pictures just on the area outside all of the conference rooms. We saw some of our clients, I guess one of them is stress engineering.
Yeah, yes. It was really great to talk to those guys. And discuss some upcoming opportunities that we can potentially have with them and see, familiar names and familiar faces at the conference.
So we've helped them before with just a few things. They are in Houston, really not very far from here. But it was fun to see. There weren't a lot of tables, at least on Wednesday when we were there. there were not a lot of people displaying. Probably a handful, I would think.
Yeah,
right?
we did come right before snack time, though, in the morning. So it was pretty quiet when we arrived.
And the coffee was almost gone, and people were almost very disappointed at that.
Yes, because they only had decaf.
Yeah, that's right. I was secretly looking for cookies, and there were no cookies, but that was a good
You weren't
point,
happy that
actually.
they ran out of the cookie.
That's what I said. I was secretly. Yeah, it was better there for no cookies. So then we attended a couple of sessions in the morning, and pretty large rooms, actually. So a lot of people.
Yeah, right. I found those sessions to be very interesting, right? Really going over some of those technical aspects of the monogram standards. Very informative. And it was interesting to see how these changes go about and how they review and re-review these changes before actually placing them for publication.
Yeah, so we large screens put in there what they were discussing, and then we saw, people standing up, actually voicing their opinion, and I'm sure some of the members are have voting rights, so they are there on a very strict agenda, and they are there to try to voice their opinions and shape the standards or specs that they're talking about.
Absolutely.
So interestingly, there was another conference happening in San Antonio at that moment, and it was the cowboy?
It was the
Hat?
something. There were a lot of cowboy hats. It was like CowCon.
Yes.
And that's what it was. It was CattleCon.
Wow.
So there were a lot more than normal cowboy western hats in San Antonio that day.
For a minute, I was like, oh my God, are all these people going to the API conference with their cowboy hats?
Yes, and not that there aren't plenty of cowboy hats in Texas, but there did seem to be many more than the typical average cowboy hat in San Antonio.
So it was a nice juxtaposition, I guess, of different industries. But nonetheless, it was nice to see.
Usually in Houston, we reserve that for rodeo season.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was an early rodeo. And then from the moment you got to the hotel where the conference was happening, they were advertising that Red Restaurant. So we had lunch at this restaurant. It was nice to see just different people. Probably a lot of people go with their company, several representatives from their company. So,
yes. And then some of the meetings were over lunch, so some of them probably overlap.
Yeah. But the food was actually very good, I thought.
Yeah.
My salad was great. Nothing that will put me to sleep for the next few hours. So I have to say it was good.
They did end up refilling the coffee, though.
Yeah, right. So then in the afternoon, we attended a few more sessions. Again, that was all very nice, very well structured. Definitely, there's a lot of planning that goes into these sessions, and on the different task groups that look over the standards. So I think we met different people from different companies. That was nice.
Yeah.
Or we even saw a lot of our customers being part of this task group. But some of our customers could be so large that even if we talk to somebody in a certain office, they might not know really who is part of their API committees in other offices.
Yes, but it was nice to see some of our clients' names represented and know that we're part of we're a small part of that community.
After the sessions, then there was a little more coffee, like you said, and we just went around. And then we had time to go to the hotel, relax a little bit before the evening happy hour,
Right.
how you call it.
And by relaxing, you did mean testing and answering.
Oh, yes,
right.
we were working, yeah. I guess, yes, true. You and I were like...
We were just not on our feet.
Yeah. It was a short walk, but you're right. We were like very busy. But then after that, on Wednesdays, API for this specific conference has what they call, I guess, was it
a social hour, sort of?
Social
Yeah. So that was really great. Being able to informally meet and discuss and have great conversations regarding the standard and where they're at currently and how they got to their positions. So it was great meeting up with those clients.
Yeah, so there was a lot of what seemed to be good food. We were so busy talking, we didn't taste anything. And I told you I wanted the churros.
The churro bar, right.
Again, not that I really needed, but... and what we were told, which for us it was, we didn't know, but there was an open bar. And you could you could drink as much as you wanted.
Yes, I think if I would have had much to drink, I would have been going straight to sleep.
But that was nice. We met with some clients and just met some new people. We met with
Lonnie from Baker Hughes,
from
and we met some new friends. We did get an opportunity to speak with Ed Bannock.
That's right.
From API.
And also Bud, some of our brand-new competitors.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And so I think that was a great opportunity to just be able to have discussions and...
very interesting. We all huddled together for a minute or two and had some conversations. It's and they're not new. I mean, when I will attend some conferences a long time ago, we definitely always had our competitors at arm's length, and so we will discuss. So it was very nice to exchange some ideas also.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Too bad we weren't able to touch base with APIU and that team there while we were there. They were a little bit too busy when we were there. Maybe next time we'll have the opportunity to do that.
Yeah. But we did talk so much. I mean, just having a good time, just discussing our experiences with the API standards and just everything that has to do with the industry we're in, that we lost track of time, and we almost were leaving the place and everybody was gone. And so
we closed out the committee, or we closed out the happy hour.
Yeah.
But it's great. I look forward to the next opportunity that we have to go do this, which will be coming up here again soon, and being able to be represented in a larger part there at the API conference. Because we will be attending those committee meetings.
Yes, this time we plan to go, I guess, now that we are members of the SC18, we are committed to spending more time and dedicating some of our time to getting involved and providing our expertise. So we hope to be there for the Wednesday and then stay there for the Thursday to do some work.
Yeah. And it's going to be a great opportunity, and that's going to be out in Arizona. And so definitely looking forward to the next event.
Well, thank you. And maybe next time we see what we have in store for our next meeting here, and hopefully bringing you guys some valuable information.
Great. Wonderful.
Thank you.